Hey everyone, it's Brett. Thanks for tuning in this morning. This morning I have something that I need to read to you because reading it is really the only way that I'm going to be able to get through it and keep all these thoughts straight. I know that this is a morning show and that we're supposed to be here to wake you up every day with laughs and jokes and fun, and we will do that, trust me. But another reason that I'm here is to build a family and a community that supports each other and cares for one another. And in order to do that, I need to let you into my world a little bit and share with you from time to time some of the things that are happening in that world. I wrestled all last evening with even bringing this up on the air, but if you can't share with your family, then what's the point, right? So just bear with me. And then we'll start the show with the theme song and get to all the fun and the joy that you're used to on this show and that I want it to be known for anyway. Yesterday, one of my mentors passed away. His name is Michael Larsen, and he was a director, teacher, and friend when I went to Stage Door Manor in upstate New York during my summers while in high school. He touched so many lives and was an important figure in mine, and I feel like I owe it to him to share with all of you who he was and what he meant to me and so many more people. Michael's a man that you might not have ever heard of, but he taught most of the people that you have heard of. Sebastian Stan, Eric Bergen, Leah Michelle, John Cryer, Mandy Moore, Skylar Aston, Natalie Portman, Zach Braff, and on and on and on and on and on, and a lot of people who decided not even to pursue a career in show business. But all of them went to Stage Door in their youth, and no doubt were touched by the brilliance of this man. He could be tough as a director, and brash and hard on you in ways that might have seemed unfair to a 16-year-old at the time, but I can say without a doubt that he gave me lessons and tools that I use every day. And there were nights at Stage Door when I would go to sleep upset with him for the brutal rehearsal that he had put us through, but I look back on those days now with fondness and understanding for his method, and I lean on those lessons all the time. I can also say without a shred of a doubt that had I not met Michael Larsen, I would not be here today doing what I'm doing. He was one of the first people to cast me in lead roles in things outside of my hometown. I mean, that was the first time that ever happened. And being in those shows gave me the confidence to think that I might actually be able to make a career in this business. My only regret now is that he's gone. And I can't say these things to him, which is maybe why it's so important for me to say them from the biggest platform that I now have. Michael lived a life full of love and music. And no matter how full that life was, and it was, his death is a reminder of how fleeting life can be. And it's a good chance for us all to reflect on the fact that you can't waste a day. I know it's cliche, but it's true. Don't let this day pass without taking that risk. Start that new business. Ask that person out. Tell your boss where to shove it. And say, I love you, until the words lose their meaning. Just do it today. Michael was a remarkable, creative, caring, and beautiful soul who loved the arts and theater and his students. And he will be forever missed and never forgotten. The following words are from the song Our Time, which is from Merrily We Roll Along, a Sondheim musical which Michael directed me in during my final summer at Stage Door. But in another show at camp, which we'd do every year, we would change the lyrics slightly. Years from now, we'll remember, and we'll come back to this theater and hang a plaque. This is where we began, being what we can. This is the opening to that song, which Michael himself played on the piano at the end of that other show, which is called Our Time Cabaret. Let it forever echo throughout every theater at Stage Door and everywhere else that he made his mark. Love you, Michael.
The Brett Davern Show, brought to you by Adobe Radio in partnership with Nice Guy Digital, and recorded live in beautiful North Hollywood, California. On today's episode, Tank's Good News with Tank Sinatra. We share our observations that the world is ending. We hang out with Gilles Marini from Freeform Switched at Birth, The Shower in Sex and the City 2, Dancing with the Stars, and All Your Dreams.
Wait, and Switched at Birth?
You know.
Well, that's weird. Someone from Switched at Birth's in here.
They're my people, Brett.
Crazy.
We're also going to play our soundtrack full of Halloween tunes to send you into the weekend. Now let's get to the guy who graduated high school 3 times.
That's me.
Your new best friend, Brett Davern.
Listen up, everybody. This is our show. Thank you for joining us live on Adobe Radio, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can call the show anytime. 1-888-99-IDOBE. Shout out a friend, shout at us, or with us. It's all good. Once again, the phone number is 1-888-994-3624. The email for the show is bdsfans@adobe.com. You can email us anything, guys. Suggestions, comments. Just don't send those pictures that you guys all like to send over the internet. I mean, you can, but, I don't want to get in any... All right, let's move on. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, what a day. Okay, lots of show to get to today. Before we get to all of it, though, what's up, Boy Wonder?
Not much.
And Katie Leclerc.
It's National Frankenstein Friday today, Brett.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yeah. Encourage everyone to dress up as Frankenstein and go to work and scare your coworkers.
Do you think he was there at the decree of this national day?
Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience at the beginning of the show as you, listen to what Katie and I pre-recorded this morning. We came in early and did that. We had to pre-record it because there is absolutely no way that I was going to be able to say any of that live on the air. So thank you for bearing with us. We promise the show will be fun today, as it usually is, but I felt like it was important to get those words out there. And thank you for your help and support, Katie, and in waking up early with me. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
Thank you. So now let's get to some music, because it's the Friday before Halloween, right?
Yep.
This is Pet Sematary by the Ramones.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
There we go. My microphone. Gilles over here like, you guys know what you're doing. And I'm like forgetting to hit the mute button. Wow. All right. The Ramones there with Pet Sematary. Welcome back, everybody. It's Friday. It's Friday. The Friday before Halloween. And what do we do every Friday, Katie?
Thanks, good news.
That's right. We get a little bit of good news going into the weekend. Let's play the theme.
Extra, read all about it. It's Tank's Good News with Tank Sinatra.
Tank, are you there? Can you hear me?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Did Katie tell you that we met? Just real quick before we get into this?
I heard, okay, so Katie was in New York, a week ago?
Yep.
Just last week?
Yeah.
Oh, it feels like it was 3 months ago. I don't know why it feels so long ago. But Katie was in New York speaking at something in Rochester, New York, right, Katie? And
Yep.
then you went down to the city for a day, and you met up with the one and only Tank Sinatra.
He's legendary. I was humbled to be in his presence.
Right? What did he smell like?
He smells like good humor and pizza.
Okay.
I don't know.
And Tank, what does Katie smell like?
I don't know. She said I smelled like ice cream. I don't know why she said I smelled like ice cream.
That's what I thought, too. The good humor man. That's exactly what I thought when you said that, too. Yeah, so you guys met up in the city. What did you do? Did you go get a slice of pizza, or did you just hang out for a minute? What happened?
Well, I waited for Katie for about 2 hours to meet me on the street.
What?
And then when she finally got there, we talked for about 7 seconds, and then she took off. It was pretty cool.
Katie
Amazing.
Leclerc.
I was running down the street with my roller bag.
With your rolling suitcase?
Yeah.
It makes that clip-clop sound in New York. Clippity-clop, clippity-clop, clippity-clop. Over
Real
every
sexy.
crack in the sidewalk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hot.
No, it was nice. It's always good to meet people in person that you meet on the internet.
She did tell me, Tank, though, that, and I don't know if you told her this in confidence or not, I don't know, but she told me that you have a Pet Sematary story, and we just played Pet Sematary by the Ramones.
That was on purpose.
Yeah, I actually just heard you say Pet Sematary, and my heart rate increased.
Yeah, what's up? What's up with Pet Sematary?
I don't know, dude. I saw it when I was like 11, and I watched the first 17 minutes of it, and I've never set my eyes on another scene until last week when I finally said, all right, I'm going to watch it. And I had a very tough time, the first 5 minutes.
All right, well, then we'll quit talking about it. We'll quit.
No, it's okay. I watched it to heal, and it worked.
All right. Well, now it's time to heal us and the audience with some good news. So what do you got for us this week?
I have just a quick one to start off. The headline is everything you need to know. So in Kentucky, they recently passed a law that if you see a dog in a car on a hot day, you are legally allowed to break the window and you are not responsible for any of the damages. So good news for dogs.
But
good
if you see a baby in there, just keep on walking. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic.
I always try to treat this like I'm only going to get one story. So if I only got one story to talk about, it's this one. So in Ethiopia, there was a little girl who was kidnapped. She was going to be forced to marry one of her captors. There were 7 guys. She was 12 years old, mind you. So, yeah, I mean, every story that I have, I feel like starts off terribly, but the silver lining is always there. And the silver lining is that, so this girl was kidnapped. They were going to force her to marry one of them. 3 lions, dude, chased off the captors and stayed with the girl for a full day until somebody could come and rescue her. When they came and got the girl, the lions just took off.
Whoa, what?
Bro, in like the wild, it wasn't like, it's an absolute 100% across the board.
Incredible.
Miracle.
Wow. Amazing. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, what do I even say after that? That's incredible. Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like
The
the real life
people are
version of. It's like the real life version of on land of when I used to watch Flipper when I was a kid, and Flipper would always show up and fight off the sharks off of Sandy and whatever the dad's name was. I know the son's name was Sandy. This is a real old TV show, guys. But anyway, Flipper was a dolphin, and he would show up and fight off the sharks. But this, you're saying, is happening in real life with lions, which is cooler. I mean, lions are cooler than bottlenose dolphins. Come on. Let's be honest. I mean, dolphins are cool, but they're kind of the prima donnas of the ocean.
The sharks protected him instead.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it's like. Man, that's really cool. Do we have time for another one, Katie?
Yeah, one more.
All right, we got time for one more. Do you have one for us?
Another quick headline and then another story. So, Little John with Pencils of Promise donated an undisclosed amount of money to open up a school in Ghana. He funded the whole thing.
Wow.
Pencils of Promise built 400 schools already. They're doing incredible work. I just wanted to get their name out there because they do so much good.
And you're talking about Lil Jon as in like like that Lil Jon. Okay, I'm gonna build some schools in Ghana. Yeah.
Story that'll make you say what? So in Wisconsin, a little boy was not picked up after school. It was his birthday. They couldn't get in touch with his parents. His father is incarcerated, so they called the police. When the policeman rolled into the school, he recognized the kid, which obviously means that there's some history. He's been to the house before, and he knows the family and the child. So the little kid, which is the best part of the story, was just so resilient. He was in the office playing. He wasn't even upset. So the officer took his time, picked the kid up, took him out to lunch, hung out with him for a few hours, took him for a ride around in the patrol car, and made his birthday completely and totally special and way better than any birthday I've ever had, to be quite honest with you. But started off sad, and this guy went above and beyond the call of duty to make sure that one child in his community felt loved and taken care of that day.
Oh, that's great. I love this segment. You know, you go all week, and all you hear is bad stuff. You turn on the news, it's negative, negative, negative. I open Twitter with, like, one eye open, and it's even half shut, because I'm like, I don't want to see anything bad. It's all bad. And then Tank calls, and he gives us all the good stuff that happened this week, and I love it.
Well, through the week, Brett, you could follow Tank's Good News on Instagram. I
do, and it's my little respite on social media for sure. Everybody out there, get on Instagram, follow at Tank's Good News. You can also follow Tank's first profile, which is at Tank Sinatra, which is hilarious. It's more of like a comedy, it's more funny and stuff. And both accounts are awesome, and you should follow both of them. And Tank, you're the best, and I want to apologize for Katie Leclerc for being late and making you wait.
Yeah, and for mentioning Pet Center, because now I need like another 48 hours.
Yeah, exactly. We'll talk to you next week, Tank. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks
Have a good week.
for the good news,
All
Tank. We'll see you again next week on Tank's Good News.
This is another Halloween-inspired song, Feed My Frankenstein.
Because it's Frankenstein Friday.
By some lady named Alice Cooper.
Check out The Brett Davern Show on Facebook.com/Brett Davern Show. IW Radio.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
It's a good song. That lady can rock. This is a little bit of an oldie, but it's a goodie for sure. This is Spooky by Classics 4.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
Keep up with all things Brett Davern Show on Twitter. At Brett Davern Show, IW Radio.
A sign of the apocalypse.
Starbucks is selling a very special drink from now until October 31st. It is a green apple frappuccino with pink mocha drizzle and pink vanilla whip.
Yuck.
It's called the Zombie Frappuccino.
That was a sign of the apocalypse. Yeah, that's just gross. So there's a bit of a controversy going on around here. Spooky. There's no way it can be by a band called Classics 4.
That's what iTunes
That's got to
told
be
me.
one of those albums that's like, now that's what I call music. I looked it up during the break. I think it's by the Atlanta Rhythm Section. I don't know.
Tweet us if you know.
If we're wrong, tweet me. Whatever. Gilles,
Yo.
welcome to the studio, man. Get up on that microphone.
First
Get
of
over
all,
here.
I just want to congratulate you guys.
Oh,
this is
thanks.
actually an amazing setting. I'm proud of my girl.
Aww.
And very, very, very happy to meet you.
Thanks, man. Well, thanks for being here and
Oh,
being
it's
on
my
the show and
pleasure.
everything. And thanks for just like sitting around through that whole first bit with us.
I'm loving it. I'm learning a
Cool.
lot. It's very technical, guys. We in our cars and we enjoy
Sure.
you guys, and
Sure.
we don't understand the concept behind it until you see it. And
Oh,
it's
listen.
not easy.
Katie's got a lot of buttons to push over there, for sure. But usually we force the guests to just sit in the lobby, but you're family, so we let you sit in. But I felt bad that you were just sitting there quiet the whole time.
No, I love it.
I appreciate it. So let's get into it. Let's get into everything Gilles Marini.
There's a lot.
Oh,
He's a
God.
busy man.
Oh, listen, there's a lot. I was Googling.
Oh no, don't do that.
Oh. But
Don't
here's
do
the
that.
thing. I got a Google image to pull some
Oh,
images
no.
to put up for the YouTube. I mean,
It's not mine.
Look.
It's people putting my head on things.
no way.
Like, do you remember?
No.
No.
Come on, let's hear it.
No.
Let's
Oh,
hear
a
it.
lot of people are putting crazy stuff online that is not us.
Oh.
Yeah, people are creative with Photoshop.
Oh,
Creative.
there's that of this radio host out there too, everybody.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All
It
right.
happens. Let's move on from that. Well, all right, I'm moving on.
I love it.
I'm moving on. Gilles. Okay, so Gilles
But
here.
the
Gilles
unfortunate
played.
part is some of those pictures is really me.
Oh, well, there you go. Gilles played Katie's dad on Switched at Birth.
Yeah.
Right?
Angelo.
But not. He's not really your dad because you were switched.
All right,
so
it's a complicated
It's a
story.
complicated thing.
But yeah, it is more than complicated. Some of those stories are really, really real.
Yeah.
So I played stranger dad. I just didn't do what I had to do, and then I come back.
Well, because you're here, and go ahead, Katie.
I always say that Daphne had daddy issues, and that's why she had so many boyfriends. So thanks for that.
Wait,
Gilles.
what? What is
Yeah.
that? What?
She was
He seems like a
Daphne
good
was a
guy.
little bit of a
What's-
hussy. I'm just saying. Angela wasn't around.
No.
Oh.
Daphne didn't have a good moral,
Yeah.
father figure.
Oh, I
So
see.
she went.
See, if you would have had
Went a little
Gilles,
boy
you would have had
crazy.
the real
Exactly.
Gilles. She'd have
she
been
would
fine.
be probably fine.
Gilles is
Yeah,
a great dad.
But Angelo, yeah, no.
Well, because we have you here, and because pretty much all of our guests so far have been from Switched at Birth, I've been getting Katie Leclerc stories from them, from their time working with her. The more embarrassing it is, the better. For her, I mean.
Oh wow.
But anything that you want to share with us about your time with Katie on
actually,
set?
I think-
Anytime she demanded room temperature water or threw
Oh.
something at a PA? Anything like that?
Yeah, she threw a couple of things at PAs, but actually, it's gonna be like I'm gonna feel like I'm Tank right now because I only have good stories.
Yeah,
about
everybody always does. That's the thing about her. There's like nothing.
I'm an angel.
All right, let's lie. Let's go.
Yeah, let's
give
make
me
something.
give me a
up.
rep.
Let's
I need
do it.
something.
Oh, I swear, I'm thinking about it now. No, you're actually a very special human being. I have to admit. She there's no drama with
Yeah.
Katie. She's just working hard, and now let's create some bullshit around her.
I was going to say, someday someone's going to come in here and give me what I want, which is the real dirt on Katie Leclerc. But all
She's
right,
hiding
today's
that
not
really
the day.
well. She's hiding that really well. All the dirt is being like buried 6 feet under because we're all trying to dig it out, but
Yeah.
it doesn't work out
Just
well.
doesn't.
I need an
happen.
edge though. Like I don't need real dirt. Somebody just needs to come in.
You
and
just
like,
got to
tell
go
a
out
story.
and you got to go out and
edgy.
pull like a Shia LaBeouf or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That'd be
just
so cool.
do something, get in a fight, get thrown out of a club, something. Katie, come on.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
game. Let's create something.
All
Let's
right.
do it. This weekend, let's all go out and start a turf war with someone over
Okay.
something. I don't know. Gilles, so I know we can't really talk about your latest project.
Yeah, the
But
next-
how can
yeah.
we talk about it without talking about it? This is a very Hollywood thing.
It's very Hollywood.
Gilles in it. Can we even say what it's on?
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
Okay. So
that I can say.
you did a
yeah.
project for Netflix, and that's going to come out soon.
Yeah, I shot
What
the
can we
second
tell
season.
the people about it?
Well, it's a big show. Netflix is putting a lot of attention to this show. It's pretty much a worldwide show. So we're gonna have, I think, a release on mid-December,
Cool.
and I'm gonna have to go do some press in Europe and stuff. So
Oh, that
Yeah,
sounds
Oh,
horrible. I
man.
feel
oh,
so
yeah, I'm
bad
sorry.
for you.
And then December in Paris.
Oh no!
Christmas trees everywhere.
That's gonna
But
be really
yeah, it's
hard.
a big show. It's fun. There's a lot of talent hosting it. I never really host anything, and it's one of those gigs. So
Oh, cool.
Netflix lets you be.
There's
I
a
think
little
it's great-
nugget.
Yeah.
There's a little something
Yeah.
there. All
Involves
right.
a lot of different countries and see who's the best country of all.
Oh, I like that.
I know.
We have a lot of international listeners. So,
Oh yeah,
They'll be
that goes all
into
the way
that.
to China, to India, to.
did you get to travel a lot?
No, we shot everything in Valencia.
Of course.
Hollywood.
Of course.
What are you doing to me?
Of course.
Every day I was going to the same set, pretty much that we shot a Switched at birth. So I was very happy about that because
Aw.
it
Oh,
was
that's
a good time.
fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
Well, this sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And other than that, you just got back from Washington D.C., right?
Yes,
Is that
yes.
where you were and doing a lot of charity work?
I
And
was
what were you-
lobbying.
Oh,
on-
really?
Not really, but I call it this way now because I was in Washington D.C. and I met a lot of those lobbyists.
Uh-huh.
Some are very scary and some are incredible. So we raised awareness and money for the Brem Foundation. It's about breast cancer. You know, it's always interesting and important, I think, to have men raising awareness and money for a charity that usually involves a lot of women.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have to share anything right now out there, is like, please, ladies, get a mammogram because that is the cure of breast cancer. And I think 95% of the women that get screened and find early their cancer survive. 95%. There's the cure right there.
Right.
Get screened.
So go do it. Yeah.
Early prevention.
And also Ride for Life. Do you want to
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about that
the-
a little
the
bit?
Life-
I
the
know
Life
what
Ride.
that is. Is that the Keels?
Yeah,
thing?
the Life Ride
Right.
from Kills. We ride every year. We raise money for MFAR, the AIDS Association.
It's
and,
like a big motorcycle ride.
Yeah, we go around America. I mean, I could never have seen America the way I've seen it with
Sure.
them. For the last 8 years, we do 2,000 miles.
Wow.
Every year, we stop to most cities in America. So I think the only one I didn't go is North and South Dakota,
That's cool.
and that's about it.
But
Right.
you've been before, right? You were a Sturgis last year or something?
Yeah, oh my God, we've done so many rides. From one of the best was actually here. It was from Seattle to all the way down to Los Angeles.
Mm,
So it was really amazing. We have beautiful. America has it all.
that's awesome.
You know.
Since Halloween is coming up,
Hmm.
and you're from France,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They celebrate.
I
that.
detect a slight accent.
Oh really?
I know. I have a very trained ear. I
Can't
can-
believe you're saying this. From Texas, Paris.
Wait,
What are you
yeah, I was gonna
talking
say Paris, Texas. Yeah. Halloween's coming up.
about? Yeah.
What you have some Halloween memories from when you were a kid, or how does do you?
You know, we
does
did
this
not-
happen over there?
We didn't
what's
have
going on?
Halloween. We didn't have Halloween
No?
first when I was a kid. That's a bummer.
Ah.
But we have Carnival,
Oh, sure.
like in Rio.
Uh-huh.
So we dress up, and I think the last time I dressed up, I was trying to be a. Oh my God! Believe it or not, my mom dressed me as a prostitute. I was 11 years old. I know. I'm sorry. Can I say that?
Yeah.
And
Say
I
whatever
have,
you want.
I have the picture that she sent me.
Oh,
like,
we're gonna need that.
a month ago. I have it right here. Too.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna need
And
that.
she put a blue wig and like a
What?
pretty woman kinky blue sweater that she owned.
Wow.
And I realized, Mom, that's pretty insane. Oh, that's funny.
Maybe
that's
you
the French
weren't.
people.
Maybe
Yeah.
you weren't dressed as a prostitute. Maybe you were dressed as Julia Roberts before that
She
movie
be-
even
she-
came out. Maybe your mom was just ahead of the time.
Wow, yeah, she
You know what I'm
was.
saying?
She actually pimped her son. Great.
Maybe your mom is a
Oh my
time
God.
traveler. That's what I'm trying to
she
say.
Must be. She must be.
So what do you think about? So then you live here now, right?
Yeah.
And you have a daughter.
Yes.
And so what do you take her out for Halloween? Do you go trick or treating? What do you think about it now that you're here and living here?
It's a big it's a big deal. It's
crazy.
Halloween is crazy. And actually now they're celebrating in France and England. It's big.
Oh, really?
It's big
Okay.
time now.
Yeah.
I mean, they realize they can make money with it, so I guess they're celebrating it. But I think Juliana's going to be the creepy tween. And that movie, what is that? That movie
The
where
Shining?
The Shining.
Oh, right.
She's dressing up with her friend. They just makeup and hair. And
That's
everything.
creepy. Yeah, that's creepy. I don't dress up. I haven't dressed up really since high school.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Because
I
you're
just-
a
I don't-
stick in the
man.
mud.
I don't
No,
want
me
to put
neither.
in the effort. I don't know why. I don't want to. Like I don't know. People are like, "Oh, come to this costume party." I'm like, "That sounds like a lot of work. How about I just show up and drink some whiskey and call it a day?" You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't want to dress up. But a couple years ago I did dress up, which
That's
is the
why.
only time I've dressed up since high school. I went to a party. Me and Mrs. D went to a party dressed up as our friends.
Wow.
So we showed up as the people who were throwing the party. And that was pretty... Oh, it was Marty. It
Yeah.
was Marty Shannon, my old partner from the old podcast. I showed up as him to his own
That's
party.
pretty hilarious.
But other than that, I haven't ever dressed up in years.
Yeah, me neither.
But you were saying you're going to dress up this year.
I'm going to try this year. What
are you gonna
actually,
be?
today I'm gonna try to. So last time I was dressed, I was a young prostitute. Now I am going to be Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull it off.
That's awesome.
I have a hard time with the leggings. I cannot find a legging my size.
Now, are you going to try to be...
Have you gone to Hollywood Boulevard?
I have to go there today.
I was going to say, you should dress up and then go down to the parade. I've been down. It's a good time down there, actually. That's the best way to celebrate
crazy,
Halloween in
yeah.
L.A., for sure. But are you dressing up as Wonder Woman or are you dressing up as Gal Gadot? Is it Gal? How do you say her name? Gal Gadot? I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, it's hard to say,
Is
but
it-
you just look at
Anyway, are you dressing up as her
Yeah.
as Wonder Woman or are you going as Wonder Woman?
it. As Wonder Woman.
Okay,
I'm
good.
going to have someone putting makeup on and
I
everything.
like it.
Try to really look as super beautiful. I have to just...
Try. Give me a break. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have the wig.
I've Google imaged you, my friend. You
how'd
don't
you
have
call-
to try at all,
How do you
believe
call
me.
that thing under the eye? Whatever it is.
My
Eyeliner.
goodness.
Oh, well, we're going to go full on.
Sex in the
But
City,
for
the
you,
movie.
it's guy liner.
A guy liner. Yeah.
Everybody go Google image Gilles. You
Then
need
I'm going
to.
to go to West Hollywood.
Look
and
him
Or
up.
watch
raid.
the YouTube. I mean, it's in
We're going to
studio.
put up so many shirtless photos, you have no idea.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Yeah, right. Listen, if I looked like you with my shirt off, I would never wear a shirt. That's all I got to
thank
say.
you, man.
Oh,
Thank you.
man. Dude. All right. I know. I'm getting distracted, though, Katie. All right. What are we going to? Oh, another song, and then we'll come back and we'll do left or right, and we'll talk more Halloween stuff and just have some more fun. But right now, we were both saying this is one of our favorite songs.
Sure.
You said this is your favorite song.
Yeah. This is,
And this is-
in 1995, I believe we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Let's just introduce the
Let's
song.
just play it. Yeah.
All right.
This is definitely one of my favorites, too. And in honor of Halloween, like we've been doing all day, this is Zombie by the Cranberries.
Woo.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
Keep up with all things Brett Davern Show on Twitter. At Brett Davern Show, IW Radio.
It's a great song. It's a great song. Okay. There's a debate raging all over the world. I don't know. That might be a bit dramatic. But I ask people these dumb questions all the time because I like to get to know people, okay? So, Gilles,
Tell me.
best candy bar. What is the best candy bar, in your opinion? I
Wow.
mean, in honor of Halloween, in honor of trick-or-treating,
Wait, this
let's
is
have a candy debate.
this is not officially fair though, because Jill, chocolate is better in Europe.
Of
Like,
course,
that's
but
easy.
like...
Switzerland, maybe, yeah.
Well, but okay, so you want to go with like a Toblerone or something? I'm down with that. But
Yeah.
like, what do you think? Best
Toblerone, I just
candy bar.
bought them yesterday.
Of course, yeah.
Ugh.
Well, you were at an airport. That's what you buy at an airport.
Oh my God!
I think
there must be like a camera somewhere.
No,
I
you're
swear.
legally bound to buy Toblerone when you go through the
The airport?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you get
got to go to
munchies.
duty free, get the Toblerone.
Wow. Yeah.
you
I love
say it much better than me, by the way. I'm
Toblerone.
Did you get
could
a
be the commercial.
Toblerone?
The Toblerone. Oh my God! If you ask that way in Europe, people would say, "What is this?"
No, I go around. Listen, when I go to Europe, I walk around Europe. I've been with my brother. I've been on several trips to Europe. I try to learn a little of the language of wherever I'm going. Italian.
Nice.
I still haven't been to France. Someday, I'm planning. But I've been to Spain and wherever, and I try to learn a little of the language. Even when I went to Japan too.
Wow.
And I walk in somewhere, and immediately the person, whoever the owner of the establishment is, just goes, "Hey, how you doing?"
How you doing?
And I'm like,
no,
come on,
no,
give me a
I know,
chance.
I know.
I got a sign on my forehead that says American or something.
Well, yeah. I mean, I remember
you
when I
do.
was a kid, when American comes into town, you know they are Americans
Yeah.
because of what they dress.
yes, it's not.
You can tell.
Plus,
But
I'm
it-
like walking down the street. I'm the loudest person walking down the street. I think that has something to do with it.
that will help
That
us
might be
to
it.
know where you're from.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, but let's get back to candy bars. So and the reason I get into this is because I got this guy, I'm going to call him my best friend. He doesn't call me his best friend, but whatever. It's a whole thing. Anyway, his name's Bo. Everyone knows who he is. I asked him one time what his favorite candy bar was, and he told me Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
It's a good one.
No, but it's not a candy
Boy.
bar.
Yeah,
It's not a candy bar.
It's candy.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's not my question. And I freaked out on him, and forever since we have this argument all the time where he's like, "That's definitely a candy bar." We always ask people to debate it. Anyway,
I have a hard time with the peanut butter and the chocolate together, but there's some time during the day that I can actually enjoy it.
oh look, they're delicious.
Yeah.
It's just not a candy bar.
No.
That's out of the argument. Anyway, let's get back to. We still haven't got your favorite one.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite?
I would say anything that has some licorice in it, I absolutely love. And it's not
The
common.
black licorice flavor,
Yes.
that anise
Yeah.
flavor, anise.
Anise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of
There's
useless
one
stuff
brand.
up here.
No,
too.
that's not useless. You jack of all trades. You know
Hey.
it. Yeah, I love that. Licorice. We have this brand called Haribo
Ah.
in France, and
Wait.
I have them.
Is that the gummy bears?
Oh,
No.
No. What kind of gummy bears are you talking
Wait. Say it again.
Haribo.
about?
Haribo?
No, not horrible.
I don't know. I'm all messed.
Haribo, Haribo, Haribo.
I think that's the
It's-
gummy
yeah, that's
bear
what we're
brand,
thinking
isn't
of.
it?
Oh yeah, they sell gummy bear here.
Yeah, there you go.
But they
yeah.
have the package with the licorice and the mix of everything.
Okay.
So I
okay.
buy those and I put
Uh-huh.
it like a little vase. And
But wait a second. That's not a candy bar.
in a way, for us, it is.
Oh,
That's what we
my
have in
goodness.
France.
He's pulling a bow.
I'm
He's
putting a bow.
pulling a bow
Oh
right
my God,
now.
I'm gonna make him upset. But no, I mean Kit Kat.
Okay, kick it. There you go. There you go.
Kit Kat is if I have a Kit Kat at night and
Kit Kat.
I have a couple drinks and
Yeah.
or whatever, and
Yeah, there you go.
I eat all the Kit
What
Kats.
goes best with a Kit Kat drink-wise?
Interesting. Not much.
No?
I just eat the Kit Kat.
Well, you said
like-
you have a couple drinks with it.
Yeah, well, because I couldn't
Are
say
we
anything else.
opening a nice Bordeaux or something? What are we doing?
No.
No,
The
not with a Kit
Bordeaux-
Kat.
Oh my God, it would be like a blasphemy.
No, it'd be the American way to do it. That's what it would
A
be.
nice Bordeaux and just
It
munch
would
on
be
a Kit Kat.
Paul Giamatti drinking his wine out of a paper cup at the end of Sideways. You know, it's
Yeah.
like just go for
What a
it.
good film. I'm going to take a picture eating Kit Kat and drinking a Bordeaux
There you go.
tonight just
Thank
for
you. Thank you. See, I've turned him.
Yeah.
Katie, candy bars, thoughts?
I'm-
Don't you dare go.
Oh, don't
know
you
I
dare!
am.
Oh my
Canadian
God.
candy bar on me.
You know I'm going to say the Canadian candy
Oh
bar.
my! You guys are so pretentious. You can't just pick a Snickers or
No.
a Twix or something.
No.
Oh my goodness! All right, come on, Katie. Let me
It's-
hear. Oh, Cocoa Crisp or whatever that thing's called, or a Tiger Milk or whatever you're talking about.
You almost got both of
Oh,
them.
my
It's
God.
either a coffee crisp.
No, that's it.
Have you had
I'm
coffee
just-
crisp?
No.
Delicious.
Neither the Canadian.
Headphones are off. I'm leaving the studio. That's it. Forget it. I'm gone.
We upset him.
So a coffee crisp or a Lion bar. Do you have Lion bar? Do you know Lion bar?
Lion
Oh,
or Mars.
so-
We call it
yes.
Mars.
This is
Love
So
those.
good.
They
Crunchy,
do that.
caramely. Oh.
Oh my God! You just awakened my childhood.
Do you know where they sell those? World
Where?
Market.
Oh,
Oh
I'm
my
going.
Gilles' favorite
Goodness.
store.
Yep, it's free.
So you get like a case of Lion bars.
I get those gift certificates.
Yeah.
World
You
Market.
guys are killing me.
What is your favorite candy bar,
Yeah.
Brett?
I'll never tell.
Oh no!
No, my favorite candy bar is M&M's.
Yeah, they're good.
No,
But
see,
you know
I
what's
just
better?
Pulled the boat.
Smarties.
No, you didn't even call me out. I pulled.
Chocolate
oh, stop
Smarties.
it. What are
Chocolate
you doing?
Smarties.
Chocolate Smarties.
You didn't even call me out. I just pulled a total bow. That's not a candy bar.
Because I don't have this hang up that you have.
All right, the best candy bar. Okay, I'll answer my own stupid question. I think it's Snickers for me. I think it's Snickers.
But is it Snickers like from the ice cream?
Ooh.
Oh, the
Because
ice
I
cream.
love those.
Those are
Now you're talking.
Oh la la.
The frozen. Well, you can even take a regular Snickers, put
And
it in
put
the
it in the
freezer.
freezer.
Oh.
Yeah, they last longer
Delicious.
and they're not as filling because they're cold.
When I was a kid and we'd go trick or treating, you'd have to find the house that handed out the king size candy bars, and then you just. When I got into high school, you just switch the mask and go back and then get more.
Ah.
But don't.
Tricky.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
If I'm dressed as Wonder Woman,
every-
I'm troubled.
Every year, since we have the kids now, we take them. This will be the girls' first Halloween, but the boy, 2 years in a row, we would go to like Burbank because they like. There's a really great street in Burbank, and
Yeah,
it's
the
good-
Bob Hope.
Yeah, good,
it's
good
amazing.
trick or treating. And so we would go there, which is not where we live. And so I would put a bowl of candy out in the driveway, because I'm like, hey, I don't want any eggs thrown at the house. Both years in a row, we come back, the whole bowl's gone. They took the plastic bowl too, not just the candy inside. These little kids.
Oh, they realize,
They took the
okay,
whole
this
thing.
is my chance.
Yeah,
Wow.
Got it.
yeah, which is
I've
whatever.
never had a trick or treater. I've lived
What?
at my house for 4 years. I've never had trick or treater.
You kind of
Really?
live in the spooky looking house.
Yeah, if you shut
I
all
do.
the lights,
You
and
do.
you,
I think your house is like people are like, don't go up there. That's where old lady Leclerc lives.
Yeah.
it's haunted up there. That house on the hill. Anyway. All right, Gilles, let's do our final thing with you here
Tell me.
before we let you go. Let me get my little cards here. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Wait, first before we get to that, Katie, did we cover everything with Gilles? We got it,
Cover
right?
some.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy to be here.
My advice is to just go Google image him. Anything you want to say, Katie?
Oh,
I mean, Sex in the
no.
City 1. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, my phone is blowing up right now from my family,
Beautiful,
all sending
beautiful
their
man.
love to you.
Your family is special, man. I gotta say, this is you.
Do you want
you're
to
very
say
lucky.
a special hello to Vicky Leclerc?
Hey, what's up, Vicky?
I'm sure she's listening.
And Denny. Denny's the one
Denny,
who's
too.
Oh my goodness.
yeah, my
How's
brother.
the restaurant?
Denny has his
They're
own
good. The
segment.
restaurant's
Love
good.
it.
Denny has his own segment on the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He
cool.
does.
He does.
That's so cool.
Denny's the best. They're all the best. Here we go. Final segment. I have 2 note cards.
Yeah.
They each contain a different line of questioning.
Oh my.
Okay. So I'm going to put them behind my back,
Oh, my.
and then you tell me right or left,
Got it.
which is whatever hand the note card's in, and that determines what line of questioning I
All
ask
right.
you. So, Gilles Marini.
I'm
left
gonna
or
have
right?
to say. I used to say right, but this time I'm gonna have to say left because
Everybody goes left. Left is the
Always.
purple card.
because we live in California, guys.
There we go. So, 10 questions.
Oof.
All right. They
Limber
start
up.
off easy and then they
right.
get tricky. Or a treaty. Oh, that was a bad one.
Nice.
That was a
Brad.
that was a dad joke. All right, number 1. Most used emoji.
Last night I sent a friend of mine called Katie too. A lot of peach because she posted booty. Yes, Katie, you posted booty, and
You
I
give me
put
my
it-
edge. I appreciate it.
It's just a lot of peach, and if not that, always the poop emoji for my son.
Yeah.
I always send him poop emoji. What's up, dude? Poop emoji.
Yeah, puts a smile on his face. It's good. Number 2. What is your go-to coffee shop order?
Oh, I'm gonna be very sad here. Black coffee.
Perfect. No, that's great. That's the
Black
best
We-
answer
We
of
love
all.
that around this
That's
show.
that's the winning answer.
Yeah, it's not too much, like 900 pounds, 900,000 calories.
Yeah, like you're not going to order one of these zombie frappuccinos, are you?
What is that about?
It's
It was like
ridiculous.
green apple frappuccino
Crazy.
with pink
Ugh.
mocha.
We forgot we were going to buy some on the way in, by the way, and
Yeah.
try them. Remember? We forgot. Whatever. Next year.
Next year, yeah.
Number 3. What is your most watched movie of all time?
I would have to say Scarface. Oh. Scarface, if not City of God.
I was telling you. to
Oh,
watch
City
that.
of God's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling Boy Wonder the other day he's got to see Scarface. Anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, have you seen the Spielberg documentary on HBO
Not
yet?
yet. It's
Oh
really
my
good.
gosh. Well, he talks about how he shot like second unit for Scarface. So like the final like stay hello,
Yeah, do my
right?
little
That was
fire.
directed by Spielberg.
Really?
And now we
Like a lot of that
I never
sequence,
watched
like a lot of the action that leads up to it and stuff, because he shot second unit for Brian De Palma because they were friends. I could nerd out all day, but yeah, check out the documentary on HBO. It's really great. I got this scar. Anyway,
I love him.
I got this scar, man. You want to know? All right. Number 4. Who is your celebrity crush?
Oh, wow. Everybody made fun of me back in the days because I was always saying that, but
Phoebe Cates?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, that was mine.
Yeah, that was yours.
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah. I always have a little something for Julia Roberts.
Oh, yeah.
Because you were her as a child.
Oh, my goodness.
Exactly.
It's come full circle.
Now it comes full circle. And actually, I was at an event not long ago, and she was there. And she just says hello, and she smiles, and you faint 3 times, and then you come back.
She does that big toothy smile and that laugh
That's it.
that's just so endearing. Oh, Notting Hill.
Happy birthday, Julia. She turned 50.
Really?
Yeah, this
Oh.
week.
Let's have her on the show. Katie, get on there.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
call her.
Let's
Call
get
her.
her.
Imagine you have Julia here. She's very funny.
Oh, we should get her. Let's get her in.
Okay,
Let's
yeah.
call her people.
I'm on it.
Number 5. Did you ever have an AOL Instant Messenger? And if so, what was your screen name?
Oh, wow. No, because that was the beginning for me for the internet. I think it was 1998, 99 when my friend had it, and I couldn't stand the sound of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then
Did you-
like for an hour before you
Right.
get it. I said, this is not working.
I
the
think
first email was a
AOL Instant
hot
Messenger is responsible for teaching me how to type. I really do.
Oh, cool.
Like, I was kind of a hunter and pecker before that, you know? And then, like, some girls would start talking to you on that, and I was like, I got to respond quick.
Boom.
And so, like, I really figured out how to start typing with how you're supposed to.
AOL is responsible for a lot of babies, I'm sure now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Did you have any like nicknames growing up?
You know, I never had any nickname until I got here, and a friend of mine named Steve Ernst, gave me a nickname called G-Bone. Still don't understand what it means, but hey, G-Bone, and that's the only nickname I ever had.
You
for
should
5
Google
minutes.
image yourself someday. You'll get the meaning right
Do
away.
you think that's the meaning?
No, I don't know.
Oh man, that would be crazy.
All right, number 6. Finish this sentence.
Oh,
Something I need to improve upon is...
being one with nature.
Ah.
I don't know
like
why I
that.
just say that. I just thought of my cabin in the middle of the woods,
Mm.
and I love to be there. So
You have a cabin?
yeah.
Mm.
If you ever want to shoot something, horror film, whatnot, for free, because it's off-grid, so there's no requirement
Oh,
of asking
nice.
for anything, you can come anytime.
Nice. Oh, I love a mountain cabin. I
Oh,
go
it's-
mountain cabin over beach house every time.
For the kids, they would love that.
I mean, my beach house. Like, you know, when I'm deciding.
Yeah, when you decide.
Where do I go this weekend? My beach house, my mountain
like
cabin,
Luna Beach, or where are you going? Which
my
one?
condo on the moon. I go to the mountain cabin.
Trust me, they will. I met a little amusement
I
park
call
for
up
the
my
kids.
driver and I'm like, let's
You
go.
did. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I did. Little amusement park. The kids love
Oh,
to
that's
go
awesome.
there. They don't like to go home. They
That's
just
really great.
want to stay.
Number 7. How many unread emails are in your inbox right now?
0.
It's like the 3rd person in a row.
0. I cannot
Good
see
for
a
you.
number anywhere.
I hate it.
That's great.
Then I delete it.
Number 8. Do you prefer wearing boxers, boxer briefs, tidy whities, or going commando?
Wow. Everybody prefer to go commando, but you have to be home for that.
Wow.
Otherwise it would be a party. But
Someone got fired on the set of Switched at Birth because they were commando the whole time.
Whoa.
never heard that. See, they didn't give me that
Dun,
secret.
dun, dun.
That's the scandal.
Wow.
Sorry, anyway. So
Yeah.
you don't have to be home. That's all I'm saying.
Usually pull-ins is called boxers.
Yeah,
right?
boxer briefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing fluffy.
Right, no, not the regular boxers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Without looking, do you know what color you're wearing today?
Spatic, incredibly crazy. Wait.
Oh.
Oh, those are fun.
Is that on YouTube? Go to YouTube.
Is that
Oh,
skulls?
wow.
Are those skulls?
Probably.
Halloween
Exotic.
Ah, there we go.
Number 9. He is European. That's
Yeah.
proof. Number 9. What's next?
Wow.
I mean, we talked about the Netflix thing. We
Let's
talked about all the
cross
charities,
fingers.
but-
November 2nd, we're getting an answer for a show that we created that will be sold, and then I'm in talk with actually Netflix to set another one too. So
Cool.
I love to create now. It became something very look what you guys doing. You know, you keep your feet moving and whatnot. And I think the best way is to create something that you want to be part. And I promise Katie that the first show I'm selling, she has to be on the show
Sure.
because they have a couple ideas.
Well,
for me.
not if her call times are anywhere around 7 a.m. on
That's
weekdays.
gonna be we're gonna have to figure it out. That we're gonna do this.
That's awesome. No, she's... Yeah, whatever.
You know, the
She's
thing with
the best.
Katie, the thing with Katie, and people need to know is the fact that she is. There's nothing you cannot play, and then very special people in Hollywood told me that before even I started the show. You're gonna work with this girl? Wow, she is the next big thing, and she is the next thing.
This is why everyone from Switched at Birth keeps coming in. I'm just You do the show so you can hear yourself talk. I invite guests from Switched at Birth so that they can
I actually do the
compliment
show
me.
so I can interrupt people. Number 10.
Number 10.
This is the most important question of all.
Oh, wow.
That's why we save it for last. It's a simple question.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a simple answer, but it tells me everything that I need to know about you as a person.
Oh, wow.
So-
Oh, God. I'm on the spot.
Pressure's on. Gilles Marini,
Mm-hmm.
what is your favorite fruit?
Pear.
That's a wrap, everybody, on another edition of the Brett Davern Show. Thank you out there for listening live on Adobe Radio. You can subscribe to the podcast version of the show on iTunes, YouTube, or wherever you like to listen to podcasts. And if you like what you heard, tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Rest in peace, Michael. We love you.
Aw, thanks, man. Aw, thank you for that. Say goodbye, producer Katie.
Goodbye.
Katie Leclerc. She's on Twitter. At Katie Leclerc.
Leclerc.
There's a C at the end. But don't pronounce it.
No.
She'll get all upset.
Yes.
I'm on Twitter. At BDAV, BDAVV. Hit me up. You can also follow the show on any of the social medias at Brett Davern Show, or go to brettdavernshow.com for archived episodes, photos, and much, much more. Special thank you to Tank Sinatra for bringing us some good news. You can follow all of it on Instagram at Tanks Good News. Today's guest, Gilles Marini, can be found on Twitter at Gilles Marini, which is spelled GILLESMARINI. Is that Instagram too?
Yes.
All
Instagram,
right,
all that.
there you go. Follow him. Look out for the next Netflix thing coming soon.
December.
Excited to see what that is.
It's insane.
And help out with all the charity stuff he's into. You're out
Thank
there
you.
doing good work, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Really appreciate you being on the show. Thank
I
you
love
for
it.
being
Love
here.
it. Congrats, guys.
We want to have you back sometime.
Anytime.
Let's do it. Let's make it a regular thing. And so, once again, for producer Katie, Boy Wonder, Tank Sinatra, Gilles Marini, I'm Brett, reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. We'll see you on Monday. That was our show. Good night. Marcus, Nina, Sebastian, Anthony, Liana, Danny, Laurel, Jessica, Mike, Dana, Sarah, and Kate.
Who are they?
Adobe Radio. Did you know you can watch The Brett Davern Show on YouTube? Yeah, you can. Go to youtube.com/Brett Davern Show.